What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, the 10 Lives in One, and welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So, last night there was supposed to be a NXT review, and what happened was my good friend Bartholomew Garlicki drove all the way from Atlanta, and the dude's a hero. He does a lot of stuff for wheelchair basketball games, all kind of Olympics things. The guy is just great, and he came down, so I had to visit with him. And I was in New Jersey with my boys Nelly and Brucey, so my OSP guys, my old school pimps guys. That's my gaming community, so I had to go hang with them. So I apologize for not being on last night. But thanks for coming tonight. So we will review AEW and NXT. Now let me just give you a little bit of what's going on with me. I'm not under the weather. I'm just exhausted. I'm literally exhausted. I was falling asleep on AEW tonight, not because it was boring, just because I'm tired. I drove home last night from Jersey, had to pull over on the side of the road, take a nap at Wawa, had to run errands today, had to work. This was a long, long day, but I'm back and I'm here, and thanks for being so patient. Hello to Aqua, Lori, and Ravishing Richie. I see you in the chat. Thanks a lot. So, guys, listen. As you guys know, and ladies, we changed over from StreamYard, and now we're doing OBS. Was it OBS, right? And my producer, Kira. So, if there's any kind of glitches or any kind of technical difficulties, blame her. That's not me. So, let's get into it. So, we'll do AEW first, then we'll talk about NXT, and then we'll talk all night. I mean, we'll stay on a little later tonight if you guys want to hang out. If I get 3, 2, 1, if I get 10, whoever's... Why is there a dog licking my feet? There's a dog under the table licking my feet. Get out of here, bro. Oh, wow. Anyway, let's get into this. So, wait a minute. Let's start with a question. Shout out to Kira, right on. Okay, just so you guys know, we're still trying to get the chat up. See if this works. Yes, it worked, Kira. Good job. And get that off the screen. Don't you have to take that little line off? She's moving it up. And good job, Kira. Britt Baker is awesome. She's the definition of what a women's wrestler should be. Good on the mic and also hood in the ring or good in the ring. She might be hood in the ring too. She's good and she's hood. Good comment for Ravishing Richie. Appreciate that, bro. So, let's get started how AEW started off. First of all, they're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Somewhere I used to live. Shout out to my ex-wife, Nikki, if she's watching. No. Anyway, it was a raucous crowd. What kind of word is raucous anyway? But it was the Young Bucks with, it was the AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks, with the AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega, versus Dante Martin and the Saito brothers. This Dante kid is pretty good. This Dante kid is pretty good. When I say pretty good, I mean great. 20 years old and just agile in the ring. A lot of top rope moves, a lot of planches, a lot of flips, kicks and flips. Guy's great. I wasn't too familiar with the Saito brothers, but they were a good match. Of course, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are consummate professionals. I believed for a second that they were going to win. That Dante and the Saito brothers were going to win. I really thought so for a second because the pops with the crowds and the false finishes were great. But the veterans pulled it off. Of course, a one-winged angel. And then the three the triggers to the head, and the Young Bucks Omega win, and of course the champion's gonna hold the titles, but win the match, of course. But of course, what happened after that? Christian Cage, future WWE Hall of Famer, yes he is. Christian Cage came out, and of course we know he's the number one contender. He's going against Omega to All Out in September 5th. By the way, All Out September 5th. Breaking news. Kira doesn't know this. Guess who's going to be at All Out September 5th? This guy and that girl.
What?
That's right. Chicago, Illinois, we're coming. So, but was even more of a bombshell. Oh, Kira's going to move my mic. Oh, God. There you go. What even was more of a shock is that this Friday on Rampage, the debut show of Rampage, it's going to be Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage for the Impact World title. What? Crazy. Tito, go put Tito B real quick. Tito B, sending my love to you guys. Stuck your work for a little bit. Love you. Tito B, thank you for always supporting. Appreciate that, bro. No, you know what it means to me. Go to Lori. Lori says she's an amazing producer.
Thank you.
Shut up. You got it. Do you have a show named Kira Mania?
I am the producer.
Shut up. Anyway,
I'll
now.
make it happen.
Oh God, she is good. She's really good. Howard Jackson. I also like how Paul White was introduced to a new live crowd. I agree. He deserves to get some pops. The guy's a veteran. The guy to be back on TNT after all these years, being with WCW. I like that Paul White's getting a little bit of a notoriety. It was good. But yeah, Christian Cage is great. And yeah, Ravage Richie, it was a great opening match. That's how you start off, I'm gonna let me tell you something real quick. I talk about this every week, but I have he's like my brother, Paul Laurier. Paul, if you're watching, the Giant Killer, the Ultimate Laurier. But as I know him, Frodo Baggins, you little hobbit, you. The guy he was on my case, and I'm 5'7". He makes me look tall. He's like 5'4" on a hot day. But I give him credit because he made me watch AEW. He's like, Tony, listen, you have to understand something. AEW is for us, for wrestlers. WWE has gone Hollywood. They're about entertainment. They're still a good product, but they're not a wrestling show. And Paul's right. Paul Laurier is right. AEW is like the working man's show. It's like for wrestling matches that tell stories where you can see great matches, and AEW definitely it grew on me. Oh my God. Paul Laurier, I mentioned him and he shows up. Yes, if Paul Laurier is Frodo, try to get him a Frodo Samwise graphic. If Paul Laurier is Frodo Baggins, I am Samwise Gamgee right there. So this is me, my boy. Kira's getting it up. Give me a second. Kira's a great producer. She's doing this really quick. She's looking up. She's looking at it. She's making it. Oh, wow. You guys should see the process. Let's go behind the scenes. So, look. She's right there on the computer. There she goes, right? She's there. She's typing. Look, she's doing there. She's finding up Frodo and Samwise. She puts it on the screen. And then she shares it. And there it is, everybody. Just like that. And it's up there. Good job. So, as you can see, Frodo, Paul, and now I'm Samwise. I noticed that Samwise Gamgee doesn't have a tan. He needs to get a little darker. But Paul Laurier is one of my best friends in the whole world. Known him just about 30 years. So, bro, I love you. Paul, what did you think about AEW tonight? Why don't you give me your what's up, Craig? Thanks for coming back. Hit that. I'm talking to Paul. Hey, how you doing, Craig? Thanks for showing up, bro. Paul, what did you think about AEW tonight? Out of 10, I'm very curious because he's my Paul's my AEW conscience. He's the one that says you gotta open your mind to other things. So let me know, Paul. Let me know what you think. But back to the actual thing with Christian Cage. I'm glad to see Christian Cage getting his push. Is he gonna beat Omega for the title on Friday and at All Out? He may win the Impact title. We don't know, but would that diminish that other match, which you would. So I would probably see a disqualification on Friday. But just to see him in the ring, outworking everyone with his peeps, I think it's great. Christian Cage back in the main event title picture. We'll get back to them later. So, AEW knows how to develop young talent on TV while respecting the legends. Howard Jackson, I think this is the first time you hear. If it's not, I apologize. Yeah, you know what? And Paul says this as well. Young talent is the future of wrestling, of course, because without young talent, you don't have a legend. And they definitely highlight the legends, but they don't overshadow the new stars. So yeah, I gotta agree with that. What's up, Zach Taylor? Another match that was really good. Darby Allin, of course, with the icon, the legend Sting, against Danny Garcia. Now, if you guys follow me, you know I was at Kira and I were at the H2O Wrestling Center this weekend in Williamstown, New Jersey. And Danny Garcia went against Wheeler Yuta, in a 60-minute time limit draw. I haven't been to a 60-minute match in a long time. It was a great wrestling match, how these guys told a story. And, Kira, who likes death matches, she was like, this was a good match. It was a great match. So Danny Garcia is he's like 22 years old. And he's really, really good wrestler. He sells well. He's very methodical. He's a mat technician. He reminds me, Paul, he reminds me of you a little bit because, he's very grounded and he has a little bit of high flying, which you used to do back in the day. But I think that Danny Garcia has a big future. But Darby Allin, he's Darby Allin. He's a little small for my taste, but the guy's got great wrestling moves, and of course he finished him off with a coffin drop. Darby Allin gets the dupe, and Sting gets to show off and beats up a couple of jabronis out, with Danny Garcia. First time commenting, but loved your video with Nick Gage. Hey, Howard Jackson, I appreciate you, man. Let me tell you this, man. We'll say this once again. I had 166,000 views on that video, and then I made a mistake of monetizing it. And when I did that, I got dinged for copyright, breaking the rules, which I guess I broke the rules. So I had to take it down. I learned my lesson, but it got me the subscribers I have. So Howard Jackson, thanks for commenting and thanks for noticing me. I appreciate that. Do you feel like a lot of the Mystique or Sting used up when he appears? Nah, man, because Sting is 62 years old, and anytime you get Sting on television, it's a good thing. It's good for the product, and he deserves it. WWE misused Sting, and this is coming from my friend Loria, who loves Sting. He was a big NWA, WCW guy. When Sting came over, when Vince finally got him, I think Vince wanted to make a point to say, oh, okay, now I got you, I'll job you out. He had 3 matches in WWE and lost 2 of them. One to Triple H and the other one to Seth Rollins. And it was wrong. So we see his Sting on TV every week. I think he deserves to be shown. He's not doing a lot. He's giving Darby Allin that gravitas, that aura of he's a big star. So I like it. From my perspective, some match talent are still a little rough. However, I love the intent. I think Dante Martin, Chris Statlander had a great night. I agree. We also saw Chris Statlander at the H2O show. She was tag team with Orange Cassidy. And great show. Great match. Oh, we had a picture of Orange Cassidy. Can we get it? If I see you, Kira, let's see if I can do this real quick. I'm going to see it. Kira, here, take this, right?
Is it not on your Facebook?
It's not on my Facebook. I didn't put it up. So, if you can find that picture, because I would love to show that off. Anyway, sorry, guys. This is a live show, and I do shit live. Oh, I cursed. I'm not supposed to do that. Anyway, Kira's going to check some out. Zach Taylor, that 6-man tag was totally booked to showcase Dante Martin, and it definitely did. I see that. Listen, if Christian doesn't win the title, and they push Adam Page back again, I would love to see Dante Martin pull an upset over Kenny Omega. Because that guy is money. And I liked it. Can we get that or no? Probably not, right, Kira?
Just email to yourself.
I can't even find the picture, Kira. It's up here at the top. I don't know, Kira. Oh, no. Anyway, I can't find it. Oh, it's at the bottom. Sorry, guys. I really want you guys to see this picture because, you know, we had to fight to get this picture. And there it is. Yeah, you do it. So, yeah. Let's get back to the matches. Take that one down. Thanks, Kira. Huh? We'll go to comments in a minute. I'm sorry, guys. I got off track. But I want you guys to see this picture. So, yeah, Danny Garcia and, of course, Dante, two great wrestlers. We had some backstage stuff with Pac and Andrade, the Death Triangle going back and forth. We know what's going to happen there. We can skip over that for now. Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, and Wheeler Yuta. And I spoke about Wheeler Yuta earlier. Wheeler Yuta went against Danny Garcia in that 60-minute match. Wheeler Yuta is the H2O champion, and he held on to the title. Spoiler. They went against Matt Hardy and Private Party. And speaking of Private Party will be at Great Adventure this Sunday for the WrestleFest, along with Kurt Angle, Jerry the King Lawler, Darby Allin, and a few more. And I will be there. Kira and I will be there at Great Adventure. So if you're at Great Adventure, shout me out if you see me. One thing about this match, there was a lot of people at ringside, which really took away from Private Party, Matt Hardy, as well as the other three competitors. Put up, Kira. So this is me and Kira at the H2O show. And of course you can see Orange Cassidy's not a big dude. He's got his half thumbs up. I really was thinking about I was going to punch him in the jaw because let me tell you what happened. I'm not afraid of anybody. So Orange Cassidy, you know, I tried to get an interview for the YouTube channel. Of course he goes, absolutely not. I mean, he was cool about it though. I get it. He has a contract. Huh? Oh, move the mic back? What's the problem? Oh, red zone? Kira said I'm in the red zone. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Kira. She's watching the red zone. And maybe that's why we had that ping last time, right? Yeah, I talk loud. Sorry, guys. So if you turn your volume down, guys, I'm loud. But as you can see, I'm a bigger guy than Orange Cassidy. I'm more streamlined. And as you can see, I'm representing where I'm from. And if Orange Cassidy ever wants to put his hand... Never mind. I don't need problems. Take it down, Kira. But it was great meeting him. It was a great show. So back to Private Party, Matt Hardy. They get the win. Yes. Thank you, Paul Lawyer. Put that up. Oh, Kira, where you go? Private Party were trained by HWA alum Amazing Red. If you guys don't know about HWA, let me give you a backstory. It's where I started. It's where Paul Laurier trained me. It was first called the Holbrook Wrestling Alliance, but Holbrook is weak. So, of course, and because we were hardcore, and we were hardcore before ECW was hardcore, it became the Hardcore Wrestling Alliance, and we set the tone. When backyard wrestling wasn't a big thing, we took it over. When ECW was just starting, we were already going through tables, and Paul Laurier and Mikey Whipwreck were getting thrown in pools and going through tables and getting hit with crutches and a whole kind of crap. So, if you ever get a chance to look up Hardcore Wrestling Alliance, check out Paul Laurier, Stormy Mike Norman, The Flawless One, Craig Cash, Kevin Flynn, Showtime Brian Butcher, the tantalizing one. But yeah, HW was a big deal. Where are we at now? Sometimes, guys, and this is going to be the kind of show where I get off track. I don't stick to a script because I think it's not sincere. This is how I talk in real life. I ramble. I stutter. I lose my train of thought. And I think that's authentic because who I am. Paul will tell you, I ramble all day long is what I do. Andrade going against Pac is going to be a big deal. I like that Chavo's back in the mix. But you guys know something about Chavo? Chavo, like, colors in his bald spot. Like, if you notice today, he had some black shoe polish or whatever on the side. Like, he has a hairline. If you remember, Chavo doesn't have a hairline. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I see it, Kira. Put it up there. There we go with the first super chat of the evening. Thank you, Ravish and Richie. Ravish and Richie with the $1.99 super chat. And if you don't know about super chats, let me tell you what super chats do. Super chats, they make me dance, baby. Super chats help the channel. Yes, look at that graphic. Kira, well, good job, Kira. Super chats helps the channel, helps me get better equipment, helps me to travel to all these wrestling matches, put gas in my car. It feeds Kira when we're on the road. She doesn't eat that much. She eats like Pringles and water. It's so weird. But we went to New York for the first time in a while, in Brooklyn, and she got real Chinese food. She was like, this tastes great. Because Delaware, Chinese food. Yeah. So yeah, Richie, thanks for the super chat. And guys, don't be ashamed if you got a little extra cash, a little extra cheddar, hit that super chat feature. Show me the money. If you can't do it, do something for free and share my channel. I'm at 2,467 subscribers. I'm trying to get 2,500 before Sunday at WrestleFest, and from there we will build on that at SummerSlam, because I will be at SummerSlam in Vegas. Let's get back to what went on with AEW. Santos and Ortiz could have great promo going against FTR. Basically call them BITCHs. Nyla Rose versus Chris Statlander. Let me tell you, Chris Statlander is great. Pull a big upset in me, if you ask me, beat Nyla Rose quickly. We watched Chris and Orange Cassidy in a mixed tag team match on Sunday, and she really impressed me. Fast, very good in the ring, good ring generalship, know where she is at all times, and I really think she's going to be great. Also had a backstage thing with Nick Jackson and Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy, who have grown on me. And let me tell you something. Paul Laurier sent me a text earlier, and I want to read to you what he said, because he's really good with this stuff. He gets the stuff that I miss. Where is it? 1 second, guys. It was something about the ring music. Here we go. The fact that that Tony Khan bought the rights to 2 songs for Jungle Boy and Moxley speaks volumes, which is true. A lot of people give Tony Khan a bad rap, but I'm going to tell you something. He might not be a wrestling dude, but he's a company guy. And it doesn't matter where his money came from. It matters what he does with it. He is definitely putting his money where his mouth is. He's backing up his product, and it's really getting better. If you knew me from a couple years ago, I was down on AEW. I couldn't watch it. It was unwatchable to me, but it was great. Thanks, Richie. I appreciate that. Richie says he loves his channel. He paid super chat. He gets up there a couple more times. I love this channel too. That's why I'm here. No place like New York. That's right. No place like New York. Far Rockaway. Chris Stanley will be AEW Women's Champion within a year. Could be. Let's go back to Craig. Craig, not much of an AEW fan after that whole debacle with the Exploding Death match. Being a diehard fan, those type of matches that were let down. Yeah, it was let down, but they try to cover. And it's growing pains. Stuff's gonna happen like that, and it's we gotta roll with it. WWE makes a lot of mistakes too. Hit that poll over your comment. That one. Wait for it. This is definitely gonna happen, Paul. I was gonna talk about that down the road, but Malachi Black and Darby Allin's gonna be a great match. Where else are we? So we had Dr. Britt Baker, who is over tonight with the Pittsburgh crowd. She's from Pittsburgh. Red Velvet, great promo. They're the main event at Rampage on Friday. So 2 women main event in the inaugural show on Rampage, which is great. I love that an African American is going to be in the main event, showing her stuff. People like my daughter Kira and other little girls of color can see wrestlers like her go to the top. I love it. FTW champion Ricky Starks going against Brian Cage. I love that promo. I love that dynamic. I love that Taz is in the mix. Hey, Paul, real quick. Do you ever see the FTW belt up close? I never got a chance to. We had the Dark Order, Evil Uno, Stu Grayson with Colt Cabana versus the Good Brothers. And I'm not going to go too much into that match, but we got a win from the Good Brothers with a Magic Killer. Also talked about the NWA Women's Championship. Camille going against legit Layla Hirsch. And Layla is no joke. She's 5 pounds of craziness. It's going to be awesome. QT Marshall comes out tonight, beats up Chris Schiavone, Tony's son, and Paul White, formerly known as The Big Show, comes out, gets some TV time, which was good. Good to see a future Hall of Famer on TV. I'm so happy for Mark Henry, my good friend Mark Henry. I'm happy for him. Happy for Paul White. Happy for Chris Jericho. Happy for Sting. Happy to see these guys who have paid their dues definitely, get their due like they deserve. And then we get to the 4th labor of Jericho. Wardlow to me, not established yet, still green, but big dude, massive. What he doesn't have in wrestling ability, he makes up in strength, power, and just he's a monster to look at. Good match, solid match. Paul Laurier got a shot him on again. Also made another point. I said that Jericho looked slow last week. He's selling because he's in all these labor matches. So I get it. I stand corrected. But it was a good match. In an outside interference, Aubrey sends MJF back. Jericho grabs the bat, knocks out Wardlow, gets the pin. Boom. MJF versus Jericho in the 5th Labor of Love next week. Jericho cannot use the Judas Effect, has no entrance music, so nobody can sing. Hey, Shawn Spears comes out, the Perfect 10. I call him the Perfect 10. And then Sammy Guevara comes out. So, and as after they dump Sammy out, Jericho was tapping. It was a good show. It was a good show. What does Richie say right there? What, Richie? Richie says, Tony, guess what? What's ravishing, Richie? One more time. Hey! We got a $1 super chat, a tantalizing cha-ching, cha-ching from Richie, ravishing Richie. Since Richie's been giving a lot of super chats, let me give Richie a promo. Since his name's Ravishing Richie, what I like to have right here is for you. I won't say fat because I'm still trying to lose weight. For you, not so skinny guys, drop the super chat, help Tony support the channel. There you go. And this is one of the things that Ravishing Rick used to do. Thank you, Ravishing Richie. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Let's give Richie some applause. Appreciate that, bro. Howard Jackson asked a question. How many power bombs? Howard Jackson, how many power bombs win? I dozed off a little bit, so I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to stay awake because I'm so tired. Yeah, hit that Craig one. Liking that Moxley uses Wild Thing as an homage to Tatsushi Onita. That's true, and I like that Moxley, that he honors the wrestlers from Japan and all that stuff. Paul Laurier, keep eye on Dark Order. John Silver just back from Social. You'll be in the future champion. Yes, I remember Taz had the deep up title. Yeah, I think you probably held that title in your hand a couple times, Paul. Remember when Taz unified the ECW FT World Living Days Night having on? Yes, I do remember that. Laurier again. Jericho can't play his music. That is a great story because the fans were singing for him. And Paul, all right, let's call it. Next week, Paul, you're coming on the show. I'm going to have my first guest live. So, talk to the wife, talk to the kids. Let them know tomorrow at 10:05 Eastern Time, next Wednesday, you and I, finally, Frodo and Samwise Gamgee on screens at the same time. It's going to be ultimately tantalizing. You see how he did that? Or tantalizingly ultimate. You see that right there? How I used that thing? Yeah, okay. So, next week, Paul, if you can do it, me and you, live. Did you see Jericho? Yeah, Craig, we saw the match. It was a decent match. It was shorter, because for TV time, of course. But yeah, Gage is good for wrestling. He's no flash. He's no pomp and circumstance. He's just a beast. A deathmatch beast. So, let's talk. Yeah, Zach. Hit that. I think it was against Sabu. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, man. Zach Taylor, I didn't see that one. Hit that. Me, Kieran Orange should have gave us. You know what? Next time I see Orange, I'll let him know what you said. But, with COVID and everything, I don't want to hug Orange Cassidy. He looked a little dirty, a little grungy, if you ask me. And I'm very clean and pristine. And I'm very tantalizing. And he doesn't want to get freshly squeezed. Okay? But, yeah. So, listen, real quick. Let's go back to what happened at NXT on Tuesday night. Paul says yes. Is that a yes, Paul? Paul Laurier, is that a yes? Let's do this old school style. Let's do this WrestleMania 3 style, Andre and Hogan. when Jesse the Body asks him, Kira, you ask me this question. You say this. Say, tantalizing. Let's get you on camera.
Oh, God. Okay, it's not.
It's okay. Get closer. Say, tantalizing. Will you have Paul Laurier on the show next week? Ready?
Tantalizing. Will you have Paul Laurier on the show next week?
Yes! So yes, next week, my good friend, professional wrestler aficionado, one of my best friends in the whole world, might I say my brother from another mother, the guy who trained me first, pulled my groin so many times I still can't walk straight. I still got kids though. Paul Laurier, the former Giant Killer, the former Ultimate One, the Ultimate Laurier. I said it. That's not gimmick. That's not gimmick infringement. We'll be on the show next week, and you get a different take on what's going on in the world of wrestling. Are we unfocused? What happened here? Something happened when I moved the camera. Oh well. So yeah, let's talk about NXT Takeover. So this is what I want you guys to do. I did see the matches, but I watched them real quick. So you guys type what you want me to talk about first. So we got one already. Takeover is actually shaping up to be an amazing card. That is true. Zach, you're not wrong about that. Hit it. Yeah, it looks good. We got Walter versus Dragunov. We got Joe versus Karrion Kross. We got Adam Cole, baby. Oh, good job, Kira. Versus Kyle O'Reilly. But yeah, the match I want to see. Dakota Kai, how did she do this? Is that it? Yeah. Versus the NXT Women's Champion, Raquel Gonzalez. Can't wait for that. Hit this. Let's talk about this right there. Down. Hit it. So, Rich, you typed this earlier and I didn't get to because I wanted you to do it again. Bray Wyatt is not released from WWE. It's all a work. They fired Bray Wyatt, not the Fiend. It's a play on words.
That's what, who said
Who else said that?
Your friend, who was it?
This
it was some guy from the show.
This is the second person who has said this to me. That they fired Bray Wyatt, but not the Fiend. Well, we'll see. We'll see. It could be a work, which would be great. If Bray Wyatt's still there, awesome. It would be great. It's Zach Taylor's. Adam Cole's by far in another league compared to the rest of NXT. He was golden on the mic last night. Adam Cole is one of the best on the mic I've ever seen. Only thing that throws you off about Adam Cole, and I hate to say this because I'm not a size guy when it comes to big. He's just so small. And when I mean small, I just wish he would work out a little more. He's just so bland looking. Like back in Ring of Honor, he had much more muscle tone. He had much more he looked more in shape. Hit that one right there. The last one. I said this last week, Paul. The Capitol Wrestling Center is a joke. It disrespects what NXT is all about. That fence up there, that gate, that stupidity. Not enough people in the arena. I don't understand how they didn't work this out so that SummerSlam was on a Sunday and TakeOver was on a Saturday. Big mistake by WWE. But this is what scares me about this, everybody, is that I think NXT might be getting canceled. I also think that, and I predicted this a couple weeks ago, I think the smart thing to do is put NXT on Monday nights and make it the second hour of Raw. 1 hour of Raw, NXT in between it, and Raw at the end. Freaking NXT sandwich. I mean, I just think it would help the ratings with Raw at the end, and I think you'd have all the great wrestling matches in the middle. That's what I would do. Kid Craig's. A lot of things tonight. Joe versus Kross should be a straight up fight. It's a toss up to you who wins that one. I think Joe wins the title. I think Joe becomes the first time ever 3-time NXT champion. I'm gonna have a prediction show, but I'm gonna give you guys my predictions already. But I think Joe beats Kross. I think they won't Kross in the main roster. I think that's why we see them on Raw so much. So that's what's gonna happen. Hit Richards one, not that one, Kyle O'Reilly. Yeah, it's sad how bad he is on the mic because he's such a great wrestler. I like that they dumped the whole cool Kyle thing because that was corny as crap. Him bouncing all down like, hey, with his colors with that hat on. That was a joke. So yeah, but he's terrible on the mic. He's gonna get better. Zach Taylor. It's a fitting way to let him move to Raw SmackDown. He'll put his boy over, O'Reilly over. I agree with that too. Let's get Adam Cole, baby, to the main roster. Oh my God! Ravishing Richie with another tantalizing cha-ching. Richie supports the channel. I appreciate it, man. Richie, I don't know if you got deep pockets, bro, but damn. I appreciate it, man. As you guys saw, Richie with his third super chat. The guy is faithful. It's a faithful watcher, so thank you. It supports the channel. Hit pause. And Craig will come to you guys in a second. And just so you guys know, I just want to point this out to you. So if you guys know, I try to get to all your questions. Most people that do YouTube, they don't put your questions up unless you super chat. I'm not going to try to bleed you guys for money because I'm here to talk about wrestling. If you guys donate to the super chat, I'm happy with that. If you want to put a question up, it goes up for free. It's how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to change that. Maybe it's hurting me getting super chat money, but guess what? Even though I am trying to make this a good show and get paid doing it, my first priority is to the wrestling matches and getting the content out to you guys. So thanks. Raw ratings dropped by a few 100,000 the last 3 weeks. AEW is getting views rapidly. AEW Raw will be the next one in 2022. Paul, I can't disagree with you. You know, I think you're right. That one. Was a fan of Cole and RH, so was I. And I wasn't a big Ring of Honor watcher, but I liked Cole there. Joe to retire the NXT title for the new... What? He's going to retire the NXT title? Richie, give me more... Elaborate a little more on that. You're saying they're gonna cancel NXT and that's it? And everybody to the main roster? I don't know. Please, I don't want that to happen. I would like to. I like to see Craig. I am a Samoa Joe dude. Samoa Joe in TNA, X Division champion, heavyweight champion, all the accolades he has in TNA. Not to mention coming over to NXT and WWE. People say his WWE run was weak, that it was a disappointment. He got hurt. The guy was great in commentary. Everything he does is gold. He had that great show on the network where he interviewed people. It had a great interview with Big E. So I love Samoa Joe. The guy's only 42 years old. And at wrestling, people think 42 is old. It's not. You're in your prime in your 40s. Sorry to tell you. So, Zach Taylor. It's going to be a war, but a different kind of war. Those two separate business entities. WWE is different. AEW. Yeah, but a war nonetheless. And what happens is this. If we have a war between WWE and AEW, guess who wins? We do. The fans win. Hit Richie's. Joe will win the title, and then he'll drop it, setting up a tournament for the new champion. Richie, you have a lot of good comments. I want to disagree with you on this one. I think Joe holds that title for a long time. I think they merge NXT with Raw, and I think Joe gets back to the main roster somehow. That's me fantasy booking. Let's go back up. We missed some. Go back to Zach Taylor's up there. Walter versus Dragon is going to be match of the year. Walter's a beast, bro. I'm scared of Walter. He's a beast. And Dragunov, great wrestler. It's going to be a good match. It's going to be really good. All right, so we talked about NXT. And we talked about... No. And we talked about AEW. So, let's get some... Yes, fans and wrestlers win. The wrestlers definitely win. And they love the competition. Trust me. I know WWE is rooting for their guys. They're rooting for the guys that left already. And, of course, they do Twitter back and forth. But that's a nod. That's a tip of the cap. That's a Jeter right there. I call this the Jeter. One of the best ball players ever put on spikes. Derek, number 2, Jeter. Number two, Derek Jeter. One day we'll talk about baseball, guys. So, great show in NXT. Great show in AEW. Let me give you guys my matches of the night or not just my matches of the night, what I thought the highlights of the night were from NXT. So I love Gonzalez and Dakota Kai dynamic. I can't wait to see that match. Dakota Kai's been waiting in the wings for such a long time. And I love Raquel Gonzalez as the NXT champion. I think it's going to be great. Walter versus Dragunov, also another great thing going on. By the way, Pete Dunne got the win over Dragunov, which is cool. What else was good? The Adam Cole baby confrontation with Kyle O'Reilly, also great. But I'm telling you right now, man, Samoa Joe and Karrion Kross is what I'm waiting for. You know, we also had Hit Row going on against the guys. What's the name? Phantasma dudes. That's gonna be happening too. But Samoa Joe is my guy. I got a thing for heavy dudes. I don't know how it sounded, but it's true. Hit that one.
This one you didn't answer. I meant no.
Hit it. Was lucky enough to meet Joe on a few occasions. Got a DVD. Nice guy. Yeah, he's a nice guy. And anytime a guy signs something for you, it means something. Next one. Let's just go down the line. Adam Cole's contract expires at the end of the month. Would you prefer Cole in the main roster or Cole versus Omega, Hangman, Darby, or Starks? Of course, I want to see Omega, Hangman, Darby, Starks, and a lot of other people there. I love to see Cole versus that Dante kid. But I think WWE's going to throw so much money at him, he can't leave. You know? And will Cole get lost in the mix? He deserves a main roster run. And AEW's got a lot of guys in line. So, I mean, it's a catch-22. Not to mention Dr. Britt Baker and them being together would be good too. But it's so tough. If Bray Wyatt releases a work, then who will you attack on his return? Let me think about that when we come back to you, Richie. Cole would have better matches in AEW and be with his wife. But if W gives him all that money to... Yeah, exactly. How could you say no to that cash? Listen. You can't. Joe can win the title and acknowledge the true head of the table. Roman. Hey, whoa. Zach Taylor, you just hit a nerve with me because Roman Reigns versus Joe one-on-one should happen. And I think Joe should go over. Not that Roman Reigns isn't great, but Samoa Joe isn't from the Samoan dynasty. And I'd love to see another Samoan take the head of the table. That'd be nice. Zach, I would tend to agree except for the fear of how they book Keith Lee. Yeah. Paul, save some of your smarts for next week. You don't want to blow it all. You only have a limited capacity of genius in your brain. It's like this much. So let's talk about this, okay? And this is a shoot right now. Paul, we never talked about this. How me and you never actually had a real match in NXT. In HWA, we had one match in the penitentiary, in the what's that place called? In the Crazy House. Paul, remember where you cut your ear on the title? In the asylum. We had one match, Paul. And you went over. It's okay. I wasn't doing the booking. But Paul, I've always wanted to tell you this, so you know this. We always knew who the smarter guy was. You might have more to say when it comes to typing on your little keyboard, your little keyboard warrior. But we both know who the brains of this operation is. And we both know that if I had got the push I deserved back in HWA, I would have been HWA heavyweight champion and not you. Now that I said that, Dakota Kai will win the title. Walter retain. O'Reilly to win. Joe to win. I like all those picks. Now Zach Taylor and Paul having a conversation. You two guys want to get a room? Hey, this is the Tantalizing Tony show. I'm just joking, guys. I like that you guys have a dialogue back and forth. You're right, Paul. They screw up a lot of pushes, but if they get it right, it's golden. They've done okay by Kevin Owens. I mean, he shouldn't have lost to Goldberg, but Kevin Owens gets his push he deserves, so, you know. Zach says Dakota has unleashed some real aggressive. Yeah, Dakota's money, man. To be so little, she reminds me of Sasha Banks. She's fire. Besides Bianca Belair, really can't think of the last good run from NXT. Paul, you're not wrong. But Bianca's doing her thing. That's going to be a great match too. Bianca Sasha too. Oh my God, great. So let's talk about the matches of the night for AEW. Let me go in the comments, guys. You tell me what you guys think. Also, I want to see what your out of 10 is. What was the AEW show out of 10 tonight? Let me know. We're 45 minutes in. Well, that's going fast. We're going to stay on a little later tonight, guys, if that's cool. Out of 10, what do you think the show was, guys and ladies? Let me know. I'll wait. Hey, producer, we lose the feed? What's going on here? There's no comments coming up. Did we lose the feed? What's happening here? It says we're live, and nobody's commenting. Did we get canceled? Did Vince buy up my channel? Where's my cash? Nobody's typing. So now we have... There we go. Will Walter ever lose the dang title? Nope. 8 out of 5? No, 9. Make up your mind, Zach. 9 out of 10. Okay. Ravage and Richie, 9 out of 10. The 6-man did rock. I liked it. That opening match was good. I liked it. That kid Dante is good, man. Richie, you're not wrong. This is what I'm watching. I couldn't wait to get home to watch it. I can't. Oh, speaking of Friday. So Friday night we got SmackDown and Rampage. So we would do a combined SmackDown / Rampage review show that will go on right after Rampage goes off the air. So I guess it's going to go about 11 o'clock. We'll call the show 11:15 p.m. Eastern to be on the safe side. So this Friday, 11:15 Eastern, live AEW Rampage and SmackDown live show. There will be no live show tomorrow. AEW, what? 1 out of 10? Tonight was a 7. I'm a huge Jericho fan. We know that. But out of the 4 labor matches, this was the weakest. Yeah, but you know what? Paul, you made a point to tell me something. I think it was meant to be the weakest. I think that they booked it that way because Wardlow is not, who is Wardlow? He's just some big jabroni. So I think it was booked that way on purpose. I think they wanted it wanted to be a sloppy match where it was quick. You had to cheat, short and sweet, just to draw it out for next week. Cross losing to Joe and going to Raw makes sense. Just hope that it's the case he doesn't get lost in the shuffle like Keith Lee. I agree. Loria? Yeah, we said that already, Paul. You're redundant. Yeah. Did you see you on AEW next week? No, I didn't see that, Zach. Who's the champions? Put that next one up. Hey, Craig, listen to this. You said you never saw AEW or you don't watch it. Craig, do you watch AEW? Because if you don't, start. I was kicking and screaming too, and I'm happy I'm watching now. Kira, this is off topic. Kira, do me a favor, please. I need a drink badly. So guys, if you didn't know, I had surgery, and some things don't sit well in my stomach. So I had a sandwich. I had a slice of an Italian, maybe this big, and then I ate ice cream after it. So I think mayonnaise and ice cream don't mix. Oh God, stomach is it's doing things. She gave me water. I hate water. God. Ravage Richie says, I get excited watching AEW like I used to about WWE in this Attitude Era. I love wrestling, not stupid storylines and dumb gimmicks. Yeah, Attitude Era I miss Attitude Era. It was the greatest time of wrestling, man. It was great. Zach Taylor. Kira's reading on her phone. Dan Lambert said he's showing up live with two UFC champs to finish his shoot a Monday promo. Oh, okay. That's going to be good to see. I like UFC. Richie, great point. Let me just say this about Reggie. Reggie's good. The way they market him is stupid. And how he gets more TV time than the IC champion, it's a as Gorilla Monsoon would say, it's a travesty of justice. But I like Reggie. I think the comedy stuff, they can cut that stuff out. But R-Truth is hilarious. But you're right. How do you get more TV time than the IC champion? You're right about that. So everybody, basically, if we do an average of what the show was tonight, Paul said 7. We got a 9. I think it was about an 8. So let's say, you know, I think it was about an 8, 7.7 out of 10. We average it out. I think that's pretty safe to say. Hey, by the way, shout out to Dina. You have a beautiful wife, by the way, Richie. Richie and I are friends on Facebook. He has a beautiful wife. I'm sure she allows him to watch the show because women rule the world. I was trying to put the other graphic up, but I missed it. I blew it. Where is it? Here we go. That's not it. Wrong one. That's not it. You never changed it. There it is. Women rule the world, everybody. So yeah. But yeah, shout out to your wife, Dina. Reggie has at least been the most entertaining about 27 title. I agree. He's been entertaining. But that's like 5 minutes you give to somebody else in their match. Have a better wrestling match, you know? So yeah. But let's see. Maybe we'll end the show because we're 51 minutes in. I think I'm all talked out. Oh shit! 10 out of 10. I agree. In fact, Kira, you type one up. Put 11 out of 10. Hey everybody, 10 Lies and Tony says 11 out of 10. Hey, thanks, Tony. You're a great guy. Thanks a lot. So yeah, I appreciate that, Richie, and I appreciate you coming to the show. Watched it when it first started. My cable cut out 6 months ago, so I catch the highlights on YouTube. Didn't see them. Okay. Those two I like. Okay, so yeah, watch the highlights on YouTube. That's what you do. I don't have cable either. I have YouTube TV. So shout out to YouTube TV. Yeah, I can't. I have cable too much, man. I use YouTube TV and I watch YouTube. That's all I have. But I have a lot of good channels. It's only $60 a month for YouTube TV, and you get HBO. You get a lot of good channels. So you get the MLB package. You get the NFL package. So yeah, it's worth it. So yeah, listen, guys. As you guys know, the show's live. Sometimes I hit that, Kira. Sometimes I ramble. Sometimes I lose train of thought. That's how it is. Omega's on his NJPW level lately. Yeah, man, he definitely is. He's definitely you know, it's funny because Kenny wrestled in Japan for so long. You don't lose your Japanese tendencies in the ring. He wrestles like a Japanese wrestler, and I love it. It's a different kind of style. It's not. It's strong style mixed with sports entertainment. You know, that's all I like. At least the Young Bucks are definitely in their groove. Finally, I think that with Kenny is money. More into old school matches like ECW and Ring of Honor Japan. Hey, listen, the VHS DVD collection, nothing wrong with that. Hey, Craig, quick question: do you still have your VHS player? Does it work? That's crazy. If you ever get a picture, email it to me. All my links are in the description. Facebook, help Kira, Instagram, Twitter, and also in my description is my merch. Let's get a picture of the we didn't do any sales, we didn't do any commercials. Let's get the merch up. Hold on, guys, Kira's gonna find this. So I started my merchandise. It's not perfect. I'm still learning it, but I'm t-shirts, sweatshirts. I would tell you guys, if you want something to get a t-shirt, they're cheap. They're lower priced. Log in. Oh man, what's happened to this? It's not that one. It's the wrong one. This might be a Yahoo. Anyway, I did this to make a little extra cash so that I could support the channel. I need to fund this thing. It ain't easy. It's so crazy because when I used to watch other people say they're asking for donations and stuff, I didn't understand why. I was like, you guys are a bunch of liars. You don't need that money. You do. This stuff is hard. I need better cameras. I need another camera. Like, I have a nice Canon M50. It's a starter camera. This is what I use to film my stuff. I don't have a Rode mic yet. Rode mic's $100-something. I got a cheap Saramonic from Best Buy for like $20. So not the best thing. I got a good thing. I need more lenses. So yeah. Can't find it, Kira?
Do you have the password?
I don't know the password, Kira. There you go. So yeah, we're gonna put this merch up real quick, and then you know what? We'll do it next show because it's taking too long. I don't want to make these guys wait because they've been here all night. So we'll put up Friday night. That way we'll be ready for you guys. So any more questions? Damn, what the hell? Those annoying bearded mustaches of the elite. Do you think WWE is trying to turn Corbin babyface? No. Next, Craig, if you like OGW, oh Paul, leave that one up there. Okay, next one. I want him to read that. Absolutely. Go. Maybe a heel attack to turn his character on. Next. Yes, I have my two. You still have your VHS? Wow. That's awesome. Hit that one. I saw a day in the life of Corbin in TikTok today. Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. TikTok. I am on TikTok. I will have that in the description coming up before Friday. And I will be doing TikToks about the channel. I'm going to start promoting on TikTok a little more too. So support me there on TikTok too and share everything you can share. All right, guys. It was a long show. I talked a lot. Got a lot of questions in. Had a lot of viewers. I appreciate you guys. I say a lot. We're going to have an meter. We're going to have an meter. And also, what's the other thing I say? Listen. So my friend Pat McVeigh said I say listen and a lot. So we're going to count it. Friday we'll count the ums and the listens. See who wins. All right? Who's this? Hi, Dad. Wait a minute. Hit it. Hey! Everybody! That's my daughter, Jasmine! Everybody. This is my daughter, Jasmine. She is one of the loves of my life. Oh, God. It's going to happen. We got any slow music? She lives in North Carolina, right? North Carolina. She's in North Carolina now. First time live on the show. She's a great, great young lady. I don't see her enough because she moved away. She lives with her boyfriend in Long Island. She's 20. How old is she now? Oh my God. She's like 155. She's born in 90. When she born? 93, 95, 97. No, she's 29. And I love you, Jasmine. I love you so much. You're a great kid. You're a great daughter. Thanks for coming. If you just got to the show, you can rewind it and watch it later. But stay for the live part now. Hit Craig. Two of my favorite VHS tapes is ICP Stranglemania and opinion of JCW promotion. We can talk about JCW in the next show, but I went to JCW show right with GCW, good show. Angelico was amazing. Exec Underground, yes he was. Loria, hit that one. Jasmine, look at Paul. Good night, brother. Good night, Kira and Jasmine.
Night.
Yeah, no. Loria, next week me and you will text during the week. Me and you. You play the face, I play the heel. I'm breaking the fourth wall, okay? Let's see if you can get over this. 28, 93. Oh, right. I thought it was 2022. Sorry. 28. I thought it was 2022. I'm getting ahead of myself. Zach's from the Charlotte. Charlotte. He's a Charlotte. He's a Charlotte. Woo! Woo! Is that copyright infringement? No. Oh, good. Okay. Paul, have a good night. Yeah, I love you too, Jasmine. We really love you. Here's your sister.
Hi.
The producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
She is tired. All right, guys and girls. Thanks for watching this show. Thank you for coming. It's always a pleasure for all you guys to be here. Go Yankees. We're terrible this year, but it's all right. Friday night, live show. Friday night, live show, 11:15 p.m. Eastern Time. AEW Rampage, SmackDown, show together. We're going to do both together. I love all you guys. I mean that. Love all you girls. I appreciate you guys. It was a great show. One more time for Zach, for Ravage and Richie. For the super chats. I appreciate it, man. Where is it, Kira? Oh, no.
Oh, sorry. I'm on the wrong screen.
Those are my graphics right now, as you can see. Hey. Appreciate all you guys. Look at that. That's right. All my graphics going at once. I can't stop them. Oh, God. We have no problem. Kira, what's happening? I can't get this. There we go. So it's still new, all this stuff, as you can see. But I got graphics. We got sound effects. So we're trying. Thanks for coming to the show, guys. Love all you. For my producer, Kira. And for me, your boy, the tantalizing one. Hug your family members. Tell them you love them. Put that one up. Everybody, do. What the hell was that? Do what I do best, and that's stay tantalizing.